Alright, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. So today we're back at it with a live update. Really just for fun and all that. Just to talk about some good stuff that's going on in the tropics and all that. So right now we are looking at this tropical depression right now. It's called 90E. Um, it's a tropical depression, not expecting to do anything, but this is in the Pacific. Um, right behind Mexico. So if you look, get our mic, get our So as you guys can see, we got earlier. It has weakened a little bit, which we are expecting it to not really gain anything. Really, we never expect this to get big, anyways. So it's not really a big deal. So as you guys can see, it could become a tropical storm within the next probably 48 hours, and then dropping right back down. I'll show you guys the spaghetti models. But right here, um, really nothing to look at. So let's actually go take a look at the spaghetti models and just see what it's going to say. So here's our spaghetti models right here. This is pretty much the intensity guide. I'm going to show you guys this first. So as you guys can see, if we look, not too many are showing that it's going to be a tropical storm. We're really not going to see this going to tropical storm now. You got a lot right here. The majority of them are saying that is going to be staying as a tropical depression, and one mile up here showing it's going to probably reach the peak of 55 miles an hour. I know that the best. So that's what it's showing right now. I think this ain't going to get past the tropical depression. The air's too cold, so nothing really worry about this. But I will show you the spaghetti models. So we're going to show you the GFS ensembles. So here's the GFS. Like I said, pretty much if you guys look, let's turn this down because I think this is too. All right, there we go. So like I said, guys, if you guys look right here, it's gonna take a turn. It's pretty much all the balls are sticking with this, so it's gonna go like this. It's probably gonna be, see, a lot of it staying in the blue. The blue's not even a tropical storm yet, so really nothing to worry about this. Just to keep an update on it, I think it's pretty interesting to see that. But it's typical for this time of year for the Pacific down there, especially. So we're gonna take a look at some Invest 90E. The minimum central pressure is 1008. Really, the winds are 25 kT, so 35 miles, between 35 and 40 miles an hour, miles per hour. So we're gonna look at forecast models. We're going to be looking at this our next future storm. Our next storm we're going to be worrying about, and as you guys can see, if we get our marker out. So as you guys can see, it's going to start amping up right here. But this one, we're going to start seeing, we're going to see a little snow on the back side right here. And if you guys look, keep going. And really, what's going to do is, we got the cold front right here. And then you got that low pressure right here. So you guys look, that's going to bring this cold front, driving it down here. And you get, so a lot of rain for the parts of the north and even into Louisiana, Alabama, and going into Georgia and Texas and Mississippi. So if we erase that, we're going to be looking at right here. And if you guys keep looking, really we're not going to see, but that storm is supposed to be developing. We're supposed to see first signs off that storm around, the first storm is going to be forming around May 9th, Sunday. So this is this Sunday. And then up here by Monday, May 10th, up in the north and parts of the Louisiana area and Mississippi, Alabama area. So if you guys look, most of the strong storm is going to be down here, and we got that low pressure down here. That's going to cause this cold front, and we're going to get some cold air behind here. That's why you see some of that snow, and that's just pretty much due to just the cold front This is gonna cause some cold air back here, so you're gonna see a little snow and all that. So and then after that, we're looking pretty quiet. Going on the Wednesday, not seeing too much. Might be seeing another storm amping up off the parts of the Atlantic, off the coast, but really nothing. So there's your low pressure. So you guys got your low pressure. You guys look. I don't think this is gonna be nothing big. Just a couple rainmaker. It's gonna be a rainmaker. But you guys see, you got your low pressure off the Outer Banks, Virginia Beach area, and going up into the north. This ain't gonna be nothing. I think it's just a big rain event. And up here, we're going up here. So that's pretty much just a little. It's kind of like a cold front. Besides, if you guys look, that was on land earlier. If you guys look, it was right here. Sometimes they typically go up on the land. And then, really, we're going to stay quiet for parts of the United States until we get to really know just frequent rain, but we're not going to see too much severe weather going out, really. It's going to start, we're going to start seeing more severe weather, what we have been, but, as I should say, we're going to be seeing, some severe weather for the next couple of weeks, and then once that summer hurricane season starts to take in, which they are supposed to be putting advisories in around 15th, so that's when the hurricane season or Atlantic Ocean is going to be updated. Doesn't mean that there could be a hurricane on the 15th of this month, or yeah, this month, but our official hurricane season starts this June 1st, so we don't got too much longer till that happens. So we're just gonna wait it out. So let's look at the European. Let's take a look at the jet stream. All right, so this was Monday, so we need to go. All right, so we're gonna go to Sunday. So this is Sunday, as you guys can see. If we look, we got a low pressure right here. That's supposed to go up into the north, cause some severe weather down here, and these jet streams right here, lows, highs, jet streams controls this hurricane season. All depends. If you guys look down here, if you guys see the jet stream swipes like this, and you got a let me erase that real fast. I don't know what happened there. All right, so you guys look, you got a jet stream right. Normally it doesn't ride this low, but sometimes there will be a good chance of that happening. And then you got your low right here. And you say that's a hurricane right there, a Cat 1 or even tropical storm. What's going to do is going to pick it up, slant it out, because pretty much what I've learned in the past, hurricanes are not attracted to highs. They hate highs. So say if there's a high sitting right here, and that jet stream's right down. What's going to do is going to cause that low to, or you're going to go into the Gulf of Mexico. That's why I like. But sometimes these are, if you see a hurricane take more of a path, if I scoot it down, you see a hurricane take more of a path like this. That's either because there's a high up here, or the jet stream is just raining like that. You're not going to see that hurricane. I'm talking about this right now is because we are only, I think, 3 weeks away from hurricane season, until we start seeing stuff. So it's either it's going to go in there. You see that? But if there's say if there's a cold front back here like this, you got your high up here. What's going to force is it's going to force that storm. And say if you got a high up here, which I have seen it, it's going to either take a path like this, or nah, I should not say that. Let's erase that real fast. All right, let's fix that. It's two in. That's rare to happen. You can see a path like this. That's A right there. Or you can see a path going like this. And 95% of the time, the B path happens just about every time. If you got that high right there, let me fix my high. Got that high, you got that cold front, you got right here. You're gonna see that right there because that high, hurricanes do not like highs. They're more attracted to lows. So say if there's a low sitting right here, hurricane could take this path and get sucked in by that low. So like I said, when highs and lows control and jet stream control the hurricane season, it plays a big dependent. Even the atmosphere has to be right just for a hurricane in order to have its healthy foundation and to build its eye wall and all that. It has to have warm water. It can't have no shear in it. It can't have dry air. It has to have moist air. It can't have no shear in it, like I just said. And it can't have a cold front. If a cold front's sitting there or the jet stream's running too low, simply it's either gonna go in the Gulf of Mexico or it's just gonna go out to sea in the Atlantic. But now, say if you got a hurricane sitting right here in this area. Let's say it forms right in, like, particularly in this area. What it's gonna do is, say you got a which it's almost impossible for, well, not almost impossible. Say you got a high right. I have seen it before. You got a high right here, or even like right here. Even right here, between these two, what it's gonna do is gonna take that path to Louisiana, and that's part of the reason why Michael did take this route. What happened was, or even Matthew, if you guys look at it, the reason why Matthew was such a horrible pattern is Matthew took a path like this. And what happened was, it was some type of path like that. I don't remember. I was only like 7, or no, wait, 10. I was only 10. But I still remember tracking that hurricane down like the day. I still remember it and how much damage it was. A lot of rain. I know where I was. 14 inches of rain, less than 5 hours. But what happened was, the reason why you got 14 inches in parts of the Outer Banks, South Carolina, anywhere else. You guys look, as you guys can see, this is kind of the track, and it had a cold front. So this cold front was mixed in with a by the time Matthew was up in the Outer Banks area, it was a tropical storm. What made it so bad is it formed with a cold front, and it got stuck with the cold front. The cold front sucked it up and caused all this rain. It rained for a good 5 hours and 14 inches on the ground. I will never forget that. So otherwise, speaking of the hurricane season, I'm done with that. So right now we're going to be taking a look at some stuff. So guys, if you look down here, we're gonna just real quick. This will be the last thing I talk about hurricane. You know, I'm so excited for hurricane season. You know, I'm gonna bring you guys a lot of good content. I know a lot more about hurricanes than I do in winter. I rarely I really track weather during the winter. So I'm not too familiar with the weather, but I'm learning some stuff. Watching videos, learning off people, just to learn. I'm here to learn. But hurricane, I know just about a lot off of hurricanes. Like mine, I know a lot. So here's the hell. So we had over 6 inches of hail. One hell. That's something to talk about right there. That's something. All right. So this right here, the tropical activity, the probably the first named storm of the 2021 Eastern Pacific hurricane season. It would be, so pretty much it has a 60% chance of strengthening within the next 48 hours, I believe, or 24 hours. I'm not 100% sure. It doesn't say. So here is our if we look right, I'm gonna do this. This is tomorrow's yeah, this is May 10th, Monday. So this is Sunday, so this is gonna be valid. Okay. So like I say, let's get our marker out. So right here, as you guys can see, we got our heavy rain flash flood right here, and then we got our severe thunderstorms in this area right here. And then you got your cold front down here. You got high sitting right here, and right here, then you're talking about a stationary front, and then we got some mixed precipitation right here, and it's rain up here, and then we got a high sitting right here. So what it's gonna do is gonna force, and that's part of the reason why this storm, that severe weather down here is gonna be forced instead of the low sitting right here like it was, it's going to be forced down to this area because this high is going to sit here and it won't be able to go up to the north. So it's going to force it to go down here, and then we're going to have a cold front coming down into the North Carolina, South Carolina, and pretty much right there. So that's your 3 day from now. Let's look at tomorrow's forecast for parts of the United States. So marker back out. You guys can see like I said, we have a bunch of lows up here in the north, and then we got a high sitting right here, a high sitting right here. But eventually, the high is going to be moving off and causing this storm to move down here. Otherwise, if that high just sat there, this would be going up into the north. Probably not severe weather, but that's why the severe weather is going to be going down here. So as you guys can see, it's not going to be as strong as tomorrow with the severe thunderstorms possible. And then you go down here, it's going to be more possible and down in the Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama. So you guys can see you got your cold front down here, and it's going to be going, it's in Virginia by tomorrow. And then that's pretty much what it looks like. All right. So let's look at this. Let's look at some rainfalls for next 5 days. 5 day rainfall total. So really, like I said, guys, you guys are gonna see a lot of rain down here. We're talking about a good 5 inches for parts of in this area. Even up into the north, we're talking about a good 2 inches up in there. Parts of the East Coast, you're talking about a good inch. I wouldn't go off these. It's unpredictable, but really you can go off these right here. So yeah, seeing a lot of rain, but let's look at the next 24 hours. We're really not gonna see no rain. The most rain we see in the parts of the United States is really towards the Canada border and up in the north. That's really where we're gonna see most of the rain in the next 24 hours. But that's not even that much rain. So really, in the next 48 hours, we're gonna start having storms amping up, and that's when we're gonna see a lot of rain and coming into the United States. So let's look at our pollen scale. So tree pollen. So you guys can see, it is the highest in this area. It's not as bad as in Virginia because it has been raining a little bit in Virginia and parts of North Carolina. It has been raining down there. But really, you can see a lot of the pollen's back here. I would say right in this area is the most pollen. So there's your pollen scale real fast. Something to go over real fast. So if we look, pretty much, we go down here, and then right here, here's our these are gonna be your current temperatures right now. As you guys can see, you guys can see that cold front coming down right here. You got your warm. I bet you that we got water blowing off this area. So pretty much, we're gonna go look at the radar. So pretty much, sorry about that. I had to go do something real fast. It seems like every live stream I have to go do something, but it ain't no big deal. So you guys are just now joining. We're just doing a quick live update. I'm about to actually go off live in a couple minutes, probably next 2-3 minutes. So here's our drought scale. We're gonna look at our drought scale. So if we look right here, I'm gonna pull the web tool. Alright, so as you guys can see, this drought is pretty much looking the same the last week, pretty much, just besides up into the north and all that, where we're seeing the most of the change. Really, the same drought down here, same drought down here, same drought in this area. Nothing's really changed about this area. So pretty much that's what we're looking at. So we look at our index forecast right here. If we pull it up real fast, so here's your index forecast right here. Now you pretty much, you guys look down here, are most of our pinks at the halfway of the United States. So that's just your index forecast. So let's look at see any watches and warnings just to end this video. And if we look down here, let's look for alright, so we'll go down here to North Carolina, South Carolina. We're looking at fire watch still in parts of the fire watch, hazard weather outlooks, and small craft advisory. So pretty much nothing really up here in the North Carolina area. Nothing too big. Pretty much red fire watch means dry air. Pretty much when you have dry air, it can start forest fires. It's really easy to start a forest fire with that. And we go down here to so here's your severe weather, severe thunderstorm warnings and watches. Imagine warning. And we go down here. You see red flag warning up in this too. Severe weather statement a little bit right here, and then severe thunderstorm warnings, which is right here. So many really just red flag warnings, and then we go back, go up here. Let's look up here and towards the Green Bay area and look up here. But just freeze warnings, frost advisory, and hazard weather outlooks, which is just towards down here. So pretty much nothing really. So there's your warnings and watches. If you guys are just wanting to take a good minute, look at that. You know, nothing really too big besides the thunderstorm watching, the warnings, pretty much, or the watches. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, quick video, just 30 minutes long. I said I'm trying to do this every Friday. I'm sorry I couldn't do it around 5:30. I had to do some stuff, little shopping. So if you guys enjoyed it, make sure you subscribe, hit that comment, hit that like button, and comment, and make sure you share this video. Until next time, guys.